What if you could trust that you could cook fail-proof, perfect rice in a single portion and even get 10 minutes off to do something else while it's cooking? Well, there is a way. So let's show you. So we're going to be using the pot-in-pot method, and all you need are 3 things in addition to your Instant Pot, of course. So the first thing you'll need is a trivet that will fit inside your Instant Pot, has some legs to raise it above the water level. You'll need a pressure cooker safe bowl. I like stainless steel for this. And the third thing I really recommend is to have one of these silicone lids that fits over your pot-in-pot bowl. So this is part of the Instant Pot bowl I'm using. I'll put a link to that in the description underneath, but there are many bowls and lid combos you can use. So that's all you need for the pot-in-pot method, and once you know this, you can translate this into grain, pasta, all kinds of recipes for one. So let's show you how I do it with just half a cup of white basmati rice, which is my favourite, and let's hope it works. So let's start with our basmati rice, and I'm going to be cooking half a cup of basmati. And let's give that a rinse. I really like this bowl for rice because you can use it to soak your rice and also to rinse it. It has the holes in the side. It gives the rice a bit of time to get soaked, and then out comes the water. So now we'll put our half a cup of rinsed rice into the pot-in-pot bowl, and for basmati rice we're going to do 1-to-1 portion, half a cup of rice, half a cup of water. Give it a little shake and put the lid on. And what you want is either a loose silicone lid or this one, which is tighter fitting, but it does have a vent hole in it, so leave that open. And one of the reasons rice doesn't work in small portions in the Instant Pot is that there is a certain amount of water you need for each model just to get it to get to pressure, and for this model it's 1.5 cups. So do check the manual for yours, or better still, if you know what the minimum water level is for your Instant Pot model, could you write it in the comments below and say what country you're in, what model, what size of Instant Pot, and what the minimum amount of water is, and we can all help each other instead of having to seek out manuals that have probably long been lost or recycled. So let's get our 1.5 cups of water in the pressure cooker, and then in we go with the trivet. In we go with our rice. Simple as. Put the lid on. So I'm using the Instant Pot Pro, which has got a lot of presets, so I'm going to use one of my presets for rice here. Over to white rice, and I've got it set up for 3 minutes and with a beep reminder after 10 minutes of natural release, which is brilliant, by the way. But for any model that you're using with this method, we're setting it for 3 minutes on pressure cook high or manual high on an older model, and then we're going to let it do a natural pressure release for 10 minutes. So let's set that away. And now you've got about 10 to 15 minutes of free time to go and do whatever else you need to do at this moment. And I'm going to go off and enjoy a bit of watermelon in the sun. So here we are in our last 10 seconds of the countdown of natural pressure release. So 10 minutes is the sweet spot. It doesn't matter if it goes a bit over. Oh, there's the timer. It doesn't matter if it goes a bit over the 10 minutes, but don't let it sit for an hour as we might with some dishes, as rice will sort of lose its texture by then. And release any pressure that's left over. Mine's all gone. And now watch out for this next bit and see if it helps you understand why I'm using a silicone lid.
Oh no!
So we get quite a lot of condensation in the lid when we're making pot-and-pot rice like this, and what I don't want is to let all of that run into my rice. So we'll pop the lid on its stand, take out our rice, and just like that, a single portion of perfectly cooked basmati rice. So now you know how to do pot-in-pot rice. You're going to need to make sure you've got the right accessories for the job. So to have a look at some of my favourite pot-in-pot accessories and some others too, take a look at this video here, and I'll see you over there.